Hey guys, if you're anything like me, you're always looking for that little edge, whether it be in the office, the gym, home life, whatever it is. I made this video for people just like you and myself who are exploring supplements as a means to help them get that edge. I've taken countless supplements, tried a whole bunch of things, and some actually do work in helping you get just that little bit further, have a little more energy, a little more focus throughout the day. So today I'm going to share those. If you don't know me, my name is Nathan. I am the CEO and founder of Direction Desk. I helped scale my parents' construction company from 3 to 30 million just out of college. And I'm a finisher of the hardest physical training competition available to civilians in the US. It's called Kokoro. But the whole reason I created this channel was to share some tips and tricks for increasing wellness and health in business professionals. I also share specific business advice or specific fitness advice, but really it helps me in my path, what I learned along the way, really solidify those learnings and hopefully add some value to you. I've been a nerd about this kind of stuff since I was really young, probably in high school. So I've tried so many supplements. I've tried, all the nootropics, the racetams, all that type of stuff. So I have experience. And honestly, if you're thinking about taking anything, I might have already taken it. So feel free just in the comments, be like, hey Nathan, I'm thinking about taking this, and I'll tell you my personal experience. Because this channel is geared mostly towards business professionals like myself, people trying to do well in business but maintain their health and wellness, really just busy people, I want to talk about the category of supplements called brain supplements, or any supplements really that are aimed at increasing your energy, focus, and stamina for the day. I'm going to do a deep dive into the common ingredients found in these, what they do, what their supposed benefits are, and my personal experience with them. Okay, so the most common ingredients found in these types of supplements are 1. Caffeine, 2. L-theanine, 3. Hooperzine A, 4. B vitamins, B6, B12, etc. Ginko Biloba, 6. Ginseng, and 7. L-carnitine. One thing to note is that supplements usually come as a combo of these ingredients. Sometimes more than just this list, but usually a combo of these 7 ingredients. And I think that's a good thing. I've personally taken most of these just by themselves, and they're less effective or have some side effects if they're not paired with something else, like most brain function supplements come already, like caffeine paired with theanine or something like that. Okay, so let's go through these 7 most common ingredients one by one, starting with caffeine. Now, if you're a coffee drinker like myself, you know that caffeine absolutely works. When you drink it, at least for myself, I have a greater sense of well-being. I can notice more alertness. I just feel better, more ready to go. But what does it actually do? So caffeine is a nervous system and brain stimulant. Meaning it increases activity in the nervous system and the brain. In addition to this, it increases the circulation of hormones such as adrenaline, which gives you the more upbeat feeling. Also cortisol. Now, in small doses, this is a good thing. It makes us more alert, more ready to solve problems. But in large doses, those cortisol levels or the stress hormone can get really high, and that's when you start to see some negative ramifications from caffeine. The second most common ingredient is L-theanine. This is a naturally occurring amino acid that is found in things like mushrooms and green tea. I personally love this supplement. Its main goal is usually to reduce stress and anxiety and give you a more calm energy. What it actually does is kind of unclear, honestly. From the research I have seen, it has an effect on things like GABA and dopamine and serotonin in the brain, all super helpful chemicals for feeling kind of a zen mood. There's not much research on this. Just anecdotal evidence. What they say it's supposed to help, it definitely does. The third very common ingredient found in these supplements is Hooperzine A. Now, Hooperzine A has been shown, what it actually does, it's been shown to increase the amounts of acetylcholine in the brain. Acetylcholine is a neurotransmitter, and remember what neurotransmitters are, they're like the chemical messengers in the body. When your brain tells your bicep to contract, it's a neurotransmitter that carries the signal in making you contract your bicep. So this supplement, Hooperzine A, has been shown to increase the amount of those neurotransmitters, and it's said to help with things like preventing Alzheimer's, increasing cognition, mental processing speed, stuff like that. From my experience, it definitely works. I've taken it by itself, and I didn't like that as much. I felt like I would take it a few days in a row, and I would kind of start to feel sick. But if used sparingly and if you need it in a jam, I found it to work really good at just increasing processing speed and feeling a little more sharp or on the ball. The fourth most common ingredient or group of ingredients in brain supplements are B vitamins or B complex. Now, B vitamins are responsible for a wide variety of things in the body, all very beneficial. They help our enzymes do their job, including carrying nutrients throughout the body, breaking down carbohydrates. They play a very important role in our brain function as well. When we don't have enough B vitamins, we really see a loss in brain function, in mood, energy. So it's very common to see these things. And if you've ever had a B12 shot or something like that, you know firsthand, as I do, it can really increase your overall well-being and just feeling of energy having that vital nutrient in surplus. The next ingredient I want to talk about is Ginko Biloba. Now, Ginko Biloba is actually a tree that has been, the leaves have been made into a supplement for improving circulation, brain function, and it has also shown that it can have an antioxidative, I think that's how you say it, antioxidative effect, so destroying free radicals in the body. But from my experience, I didn't really see much of a difference with taking Ginko Biloba, but there's no side effects, no really big side effects. So it's up to you if you want to try it. It has been shown to have a slight increase in blood circulation, which in turn might increase the amount of blood flow you're getting to the brain, which can help with brain processing and memory and stuff like that. So in theory, it could work. I just personally didn't really notice a big difference. The last common ingredient I want to talk about is carnitine, or L-carnitine. This is an amino acid that can be taken in a lot of different forms. It's found in a lot of supplements because the research is really cool here. L-carnitine helps the body take fatty acids and convert them into energy through the mitochondria. Now, this sounds cool. Who wouldn't want to convert more fat into energy in their body? So in theory, this is really great, and that can play a huge role in just your overall energy, your ability to burn fat, your brain function, all of that. Super cool, but I'll tell you from my personal experience, I don't know what it is. It could be cheaper L-carnitine or something like that, but every supplement I have taken with this ingredient, I've gotten a lot of nervous energy. So that's one thing. Yeah, I don't know if there's science behind that or something, to tell you the truth. I'm not a doctor, but that's just my experience. And if you're feeling that, at least you know you're not alone. So don't take it off the table. There's a lot of cool research about carnitine, and it's a common ingredient in these types of supplements, but that's just my 2 cents. That's a breakdown of the most common ingredients found in these types of supplements. One thing to note is usually supplements come as a combination of these, as I mentioned, and that's a good thing. But I'll tell you a few of my favorite combinations that have worked really well. The most simple, basic, is coffee and L-theanine, or caffeine and L-theanine, actually. So caffeine, as mentioned, works as a stimulant, but for me, I get jitters if I drink too much caffeine, and I started taking L-theanine when I drink coffee, and it completely leveled out my energy. No more jitters, just kind of like a smooth, calm energy that lasted way longer. So that's my favorite combination there. Another one is I take Alpha Brain, which has It doesn't have any caffeine, but it has L-theanine and Hooperzine A, as well as some other things like oat straw. That's been really effective for me. I've tried other brands and that one is pretty much my favorite. I have no affiliation with them, just giving you my honest opinion. Anyways, that wraps it up for this video. That's my 2 cents. I hope you liked it. Stay tuned for more wellness tips for professionals. Take care.